What's up, guys? My name is Miles, and today we've got another video. This time I'm going to be, so I put up a tier list of Mario Kart tracks, and I'm going to go down and put tracks that I would like to see in the DLC, and then tracks that I think will be in the DLC, because there's some that I really think will be in there, so I want to point those out. And I'll try to tell you if they've been remade before or not. I'm ignoring Mario Kart Tour as well entirely. I know there's so I've heard a lot of tracks be ported from Tour, and they're in Tour, or some that are in Tour too. I don't know what's in Tour. I've never played Tour, so I'm gonna ignore Tour. That could there's definitely tracks that they could be in Mario Kart. I expect them to put in a good amount of Tour courses, and they could there's also some that I guess could be in Mario Kart Tour that are like retro that could be brought in because maybe it's easier, right? If that's what they're doing. But I'm not looking at that because I don't know anything there. So I'm going to be talking about some courses from the, SNES, GBA, N64, SNES, GBA, N64, SNES, N64, GBA, GCN, DS, Wii, 7 that could be brought in. So, and I'll try to go over some too, like if they've been brought back or not, because I definitely think there's a higher chance of a course being brought back if they've never been brought before. So, with that being said, first ones here are SNES. I don't have any opinion on the SNES courses. I could definitely see a Ghost Valley. It's SNES Ghost Valley 2 SNES Ghost Valley 2 is the one that's in Wii. I could see a Ghost Valley getting in because they're the only one that's been retro before, I believe, is SNES Ghost Valley 1. I don't think DS has any Ghost Valley courses. So one of them could get in. Let's just stick this in here for now. We'll just say that. I don't think Vanilla Lake has ever been in a Mario Kart game, so I could see it being brought in as well. One of them. I don't know which one. I'm just going to choose that one. Then I believe SNES Mario Circuit 4 is the last one that hasn't been in. Because 3 is the one that's in Wii, 2 is the one that's in 7, and 1's in DS. So maybe 4. I think 4, I could see any of those having a chance. I know some of these might not be exactly think, but at least I think there's a chance. There's more of a chance to me than other ones. And I think BC2 could, because that's the one that hasn't been in, if I'm not mistaken. Because SNES Bowser's Castle 3. No, it's GBA. Okay, there could be a SNES Bowser Castle. I'm thinking GBA, shoot. I think Bowser's Castle 4 is the one that's not in a Mario Kart game yet. Well, let's look it up. GBA Bowser Castle 4. Okay, this is a custom track. I pulled up and I see a custom track. Yeah, so that one's not. That's the one that's not in the game yet. So, I could see GBA Bowser Castle 4 because they put in all the other Bowser Castles. And there definitely could be one of the SNES ones. I'm going to put in 3 instead of 2 because I like 3 more. No other reason. I like 3 more. I played it as a custom track if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not getting my Bowser Castle confused. I could see either of those two, maybe not both, but they haven't done. I don't think they've brought back a SNES Bowser Castle yet, and they have not brought back GBA BC4. I believe the short one, BC3 is in Wii, the short one's in 7, and the other one's in DS. Or is the other one DS? Maybe, you know what, it might be 1 and 3 and 2 and 4 haven't been brought back. Well, let's look it up. GBA BC2. Okay, so Super Circuit, BC2, yeah, BC2 was in DS. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, BC2 was in DS. BC2 is in Mario Kart Tour, though, so maybe that one could be in, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like it'd be smarter to bring in something like BC4, which hasn't been brought back, than bring back BC2 or something again, just because it's in Tour. I don't know how many of the retro courses, though, that are being brought in are from Tour, if it's going to be all of them. And I don't know how many are in Tour. So, like I said, ignoring that would change things, obviously, but I can't go off of that, so I'm not. What other ones? Koopa Troopa Beach was in DS, I believe. Then Luigi Raceway was brought back in Mario Kart 7. Moo Moo Farm. Moo Moo Farm was in DS. Koopa Troopa Beach was in 7. Calamari Desert was in 7. Toad's Turnpike's in 8. Frappe Snowland is in DS. It's in DS. Choco Mountain's in DS. Mario Raceway's in Wii. Wario Stadium has not been brought back yet. There's 48 courses coming. It used to be 4 would be like the last two retros or last 2 games would get 4 retros, and then it'd be a mix. For example, Mario Kart Wii has. Actually, you know what? Let's look this up right now just to be sure. Mario Kart Wii courses, because I'm gonna forget one guaranteed, right? So. Okay, yeah. So okay. Stop it. Go way out. It's really annoying here. So there was GCN Peach Beach, GCN Waluigi Stadium, GCN Mario Circuit, GSN DK Mountain, and one in each cup. There was DS Yoshi Falls, DS Delfino Square, DS Desert Hills, and DS Peach Gardens. All of those in a cup. That leaves 8 left between the games. And this, I think, might have changed for 7 and definitely changed for 8, because it was only Moon Meadows and Growing Volcano from Wii originally, so that totally, messed up the order. Or messed up, but that's how it used to be, right? Then N64, Mario Raceway, Sherbet Land, Jungle Parkway, and Bowser Castle. And then there was SNES, Mario Circuit 3 and SNES Goes Valley 2, and then GBA Shy Guy Beach and GBA Bowser Castle 3. So, in this case, though, there's 32. I know there's going to be some tour courses, but you can afford to have 4 from a game. I definitely think we're going to have... I clicked on the wrong thing there. Okay. We're definitely going to have Wario Stadium, though, I think, because that's the only N64 track that's never been brought back. They didn't bring it back in 8. So I think that one's going to be there. I would like to see Riverside Park. Simple wants. And speaking of wants, though, I should also make sure I'm putting things in wants. I would love to see N64 Bowser's Castle brought back again. That's a really fun course. Now, okay, what else? Yeah, every other one has been in N64 been in a game, except for that one. So that one I expect to come in because it's the only N64 left. They gotta. And I'm fully expecting Wario Coliseum to come back because Wario Coliseum is one of the 4 GCN with Mushroom City, Bowser's Castle, and Rainbow Road to not be brought back. And honestly, I think it really is time to bring all of them back. Though likely, there's a good chance one of them doesn't get in. Because even with 48 courses, right? For example, we're already getting 8 of them, so that's going to leave 40. Can you have 4 GCN? Well, that's only a 10th of them. Yeah, you can have 4 GCN, totally. We'll see how many get added up here that are not, I would love to see those 4, though. Because Coliseum just makes sense. Like, anti-gravity. It makes sense. And then Rainbow Road and Bowser's Castle, they didn't bring back in 7. I don't think they had a retro. They had an old Bowser's Castle. The GBA, right? Bowser's Castle 1, I believe. I believe 1's the small one and 4 is the one that hasn't been brought back. I might be wrong, but you get the point. One of them wasn't there. And they didn't bring back a big one, though. Because usually what it'd be is we brought back in 64. So I think the thought was, next would be DS or something, but DS wasn't brought back, and nor was GCNs. And there wasn't one in this game at all, either. So, it's another one we get there. Sunset Wilds. I'd like to see Sunset Wilds. There's just that and Riverside Park just like cool tracks. Like nothing more than that. Peach Circuit, I think that was the one in DS. Cheap Cheap Island could be cool. Cheap Cheap Island, yeah, Cheap Cheap Island could be cool. And oh yeah, you know what? I want Bootleg. I really would like to see Bootleg because I think the background is just really cool. How you got the mountains with the ghosts that the eyes kind of light up and stuff, and the trees. It looks sweet. I think there's also GBA had all the SNES ones in it, and there might be something there too. But I would love to see specifically like Bootleg with all the cool things. Oh, Broken Pier, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oops, I gotta move this up now. There's a lot of courses. Broken Pier, Bootleg, I just think of cool backgrounds, and I would love to see a course like them that's just floating in the middle with those retro backgrounds kind of brought back, except more modernized maybe. I just think they look cool. That's the only reason I'm putting them in one tier. Are there any other ones that I would like to see from N64? Not in particular. Choco Mountain's cool. Choco Mountain's cool. We're getting that though. Okay, moving on to GCN as well. I would love to see this Luigi Circuit. I'm putting that in want though. I don't exactly think we'll see it. Because like I said, I think we're gonna get all of the. How many games are there? SNES, N64, GBA, DS, GCN, Wii, 7, and there's also Tour, and there's the Mario Kart arcade. But there's 40, so there's 7 without Tour. Let's just add towards 8. That's divided by. So 8 divided by 6, right? Because there's 8 cups, 8 games, but there's 48 courses, so 6. So they could afford a couple more GCN. I think they'll bring back those, and it's just, are they going to bring back 2 more? I don't think they're going to do it evenly, though. But I think there's an argument to be made that you shouldn't be bringing back 2 heavy GBA or SNES. Give us like an old GBA or SNES Bowser Castle, maybe one or 2 of the courses from each of those that haven't brought back, right? Maybe 4. Maybe it was 4. That's 8 total, right? So that would leave 40 courses for N64, GCN, DS, Wii, 7, and Tour, right? On average. That would leave 40, and there's 6. So that is a better number. That's more for each of those. And I don't think really N64 needs a ton either. We got Rural Raceway. We're getting Choco Mountain. We've got Yoshi Valley. We've got Rainbow Road. And I believe that's it. I believe it's those. I would like to see in the Super Bowser's Castle, but I don't think you need to bring a ton of these back unless there's like really popular ones or something. Or they're trying to mix things up, have some ice and some ghosts and stuff. Then you could maybe see Banshee Boardwalk or Frappe Snowline on other courses they choose. But, towards Turnpike too. So I don't think we're going to see a ton of N64. I don't think they're going to say, well, nostalgia, and shove a bunch of them down our throats. I don't think that's going to be the case. Okay, GBA Rainbow Road. I'm excited. I honestly think we could see a good amount of Rainbow Roads. GBA is the other one. That's the other big one. You had SNES came back in 7. We didn't bring back one, but SNES came back 7. You would think there's others that you thought would just over the course of Wii, right? Wii brought back Bowser's Castle. 7 didn't. 7 didn't. I'm pretty sure it didn't. It just brought back like the old GBA SNES one. But 7 doesn't look as good as, a console game. But 8 didn't either. So I think we're going to be seeing some of these Rainbow Roads come back. Because I think you can do a lot with them. And Rainbow Road GBA is just fun because you can trick off the edge and stuff. Or trick off the edges. That is how that works, right? I believe that's how it works. At least in the custom track you can. It'd be a cool feature. GBA Riverside Park. I don't know much about this one, but I'm going to add it because I think it could be cool too. Riverside Park and Lakeside Park. I think both of those could be cool. One of them is a custom track that's sweet. Other ones. Daisy Cruiser would be cool. It was just in 7, though. I don't have to have it. This is a my want list. I don't need to have Daisy Cruiser. I do want DK Mountain because DK Mountain's awesome. That's not what I'm sure about, especially with, like I said, GCN, right? You've only got a little in my room. I think there's going to be a lot of tour tracks. I watched Nathaniel Bandy's video, and he mentioned some of that, and I agree with that. And there's going to be a good amount of tour, though. I would hope there's not too much, because there's a lot of great regular retro tracks that I'd rather have than tour. But I don't know much about tour, so maybe tour will surprise me. But I don't know much about tour. I know these courses, and they're cool. I like DK Mountain. That'd be a nice one. I'm a big fan. I really like a lot of the courses in GCN. I would like to see, I'm not expecting it, but I would like to see Mushroom Bridge as well. Where did that just go? It went here. So I'm going to put that in want. I would like to see that. I just don't see it happening. I don't have to have Daisy Cruiser. I don't need to have Dino Jungle. We have Yoshi Falls. We have Sherbet Land. We got Wario Stadium. I don't need Waluigi Stadium. Don't need Peach Beach. Don't need Baby. We already have Baby Park. We already have JoJo Desert. Another thing. We have Baby Park, which is chaotic, but it's basic. We have Dry Desert in the game already. They gave us Yoshi Circuit, which is still a circuit course. And a lot has been recent, because like I said, they had the theming, right? So DS and Wii brought back 4 GCN, and then Dino Jungle and Daisy Cruiser were both in was Luigi Circuit in 7? Or am I getting confused? I think I'm getting confused. There's a lot of... The custom track confused me because I end up thinking custom tracks. It at least has Dino Jungle and... offhand has Dino Jungle and... Daisy Cruiser. Maybe it does something else. I don't remember. But a lot of them have been somewhat recent. I like them a lot. I like a lot of the courses a lot. Mushroom Bridge and DK Mountain are the ones I want to see that haven't been brought back yet the most. Okay, continuing onward. Let's see. Definitely not Figure 8 Circuit. I wouldn't be surprised, but really they shouldn't, because they've got Mario Circuit, which is an anti-gravity Figure 8. We don't really need Figure 8. And we have Toad's Turnpike, which is a big Figure 8, a square Figure 8. We do not need Figure 8 Circuit. Maybe they do something insane with it. Yoshi Falls, I'll pass. We have Chi-Chi Beach. Luigi's Mansion, I'm going to agree with Nathaniel Bandy. I think he put this one in. I think that could work with, like, make it Luigi Mansion themed. Like, the game more themed. Delfino Square, I really want Delfino Square because this is one of my favorite courses. Then, DK Pass, we've got Mount Wario. This would be one that'd be kind of fun to drive, I think. But I don't really want to put it in want. We're getting Shroom Ridge. Oh, I should add a tier. Add a row above. And we'll make it, light blue. And we'll call this, that didn't change. We'll call this in. There we go. Oh, I didn't realize that was the lighter blue. I'll make this the darker bluish purple then. There we go. So we're going to say in, because we know some of the ones that are in, and I might as well add them. That didn't go up tier. I didn't expect that. So Choco Mountain there. Then it's Coconut Mall's being brought in. Shroom Ridge is being brought in. I'll put them right there and then move them up from here. There it is. Shroom Ridge. It's GBA Sky Garden. Go down a little bit more. Dang it. Where's Sky Garden now? It moved. Okay. So Sky Garden we know is in. When I scrolled down... Wait, what's the other one? What's the other one that's not Tour? Toad Circuit. Let's go ahead and grab Toad Circuit and just stick that in there. Toad Circuit is also... I like Toad Circuit as a basic course. I talked about that a bit at the end of my tier listing video. Or the Mario Kart 8 tracks. There's a Tokyo Blur. I don't know which one it is. Okay, so it's Tokyo Blur, it's Ninja Hideaway, and it's the French one, or the France one. I think it's Paris Promenade. I think it's the first Paris Promenade. Maybe it's the first Tokyo Blur. You know what? There's multiple of these. We're just going to move the first one of those up, and then Ninja Hideaway. Is it those? I don't know for certain, but we're just going to... This is going to be a pain in the ass. And now that one moved down a row. Thank you. There, okay, cool, they're high enough. Tokyo Blur, Paris Promenade, Ninja Hideaway. No, there we go. So those are the 8 that are in. Okay, continuing onward. Now, I love Wii. I'm going to be biased here. Oh, wait, we were still on DS. I don't care to have Waluigi Pinball. It would look really good, looks-wise. I don't need to have it, though. It's pretty linear and stuff. DK Pass. I'll pass on DK Pass. Did Mario Circuit be brought back? I don't need to have Mario Circuit, though. I've heard Airship Fortress is really popular. And I'm guessing Coconut Mall is really popular, too, because Coconut Mall is brought back even though it's just in a game. Like, that's the one thing, right, is... Coconut Mall was already remade in 7. That's the last game. Now it's being remade in 8 again, after being debuted in Wii, so it must be popular. I think Airship Fortress is in the same boat. It was NDS, it was remade in 7. And now I could see it being remade again. Let's scroll down too far. Okay. We have Wario Stadium, we do not need Peach Gardens. So I'm going to move up Rainbow Road and Bowser's Castle, because I think these are other ones that could definitely get in. Because it's, again, a Rainbow Road that has not been remade yet. Bowser's Castle, DS. Simply is, I think it's time. We're not going to have a handheld console, so it's not like you make... because it makes sense. You remake the Gba and SNES, well, you can make a Gba and SNES on a Wii as well, but you make those on, like, the lower one... Or you can bring, like, DS and bring it up to Mario Kart 7, where it's updated. So you're not, like, making a not near as good version of, like, a really extreme track, right? I don't think DS had anything like that, where they took one... Well, DS was early, right? You only had GameCube, you could really do that. But it's not like they're trying to remake, some extreme course in the DS or 7 even. So I think now, since you're not having handheld though, there's nothing like that. Go ahead and remake Bowser's Castle and Rainbow Road, especially this Rainbow Road, because you can do a lot of stuff with it, given that there's a loop and there's a corkscrew. This screams. This one has to come back. It screams Mario Kart track. Bowser's Castle DS not as much, but anyway. As it makes sense that if you wanted to do it like that, you could remake the DS on 7 or whatever the next after this would have been, but now they're kind of merged. So go ahead and give us these. Same with Gba Rainbow Road, which probably would have been in the next Mario Kart game that was handheld if we had something after the 3DS, I feel like. Okay, now off to Wii. Wii's my favorite. There's going to be a lot of wants here. I'm just letting you know that now. I really want Mushroom Gorge because I love Mushroom Gorge. That's my favorite Mario Kart track ever. I love the mushrooms. Toad Factory is great. I would love to have Toad Factory. Don't need Mario Kart Circuit. DK Summit's a custom track, but still give me DK Summit. We've already got Wario's Gold Mine. Koopa Cape, but you know what? No, I don't want Koopa Cape because I think they make it more like 7, and 7's Koopa Cape is nowhere near as good as Wii's. The tunnel with the buzzers is way better than just an underwater section that's a half pipe. They don't even have half pipe thingies to trick off of. Definitely give Maple Treeway. Let's put it up here. I should put these next to each other. So let's move this over here, and we'll move this here. Stop. There we go. We ever got Grumble? I would love Dry Ruins. That'd be sweet. I would love to have Moonview Highway remade because that is a good car course. I would love to have Bowser's Castle remade. I would love to have Rainbow Road remade. Like I said, Wii's going to be a lot of things in the want. Do I think they realistically will? I think Maple Treeway could, just like Coconut Mall. It's a very popular course, from my understanding. I want Dry Ruins. I want Moonview Highway. I want Bowser's Castle. And I'm going to stick Wii down here. This is another Rainbow Road that screams really good for Mario Kart 8. I think Wii, DS in particular, I really think all of them. That's why I don't know which ones. We're going to get a combination. I think we're going to multiple wing combination. But I think it's just time, because I don't know what the next Mario Kart game is going to be. So give us GCN Rainbow Road, give us DS, give us Wii, give us GBA, give us 7. 7 also screams perfect for Mario Kart. That was the other one that I mentioned, the big one-lap tracks. That's another one. I said woohoo, but Rainbow Road did it as well. Give us those, and whichever one isn't, I think is going to be made in the next Mario Kart game. Especially if it's on the next console that's after the Switch. The Switch has been out for 5 years now. I know there's now the OLED one, but... Okay, next. I'd actually be really down for Cheep Cheep Lagoon as a basic course. So I'm going to put it in 1. I think that'd be a fun basic course. Shy Guy Bazaar. Was that shown off? I feel like that was shown off. Well, if you don't know, you look it up. 3DS Shy Guy Bazaar. Oh, I'm not actually seeing anything on it. I feel like I would have seen something if it was actually shown off. Is that an Tour? Maybe that's an Tour. Because that doesn't look like anything that was like Mario Kart 8 or supposed to be Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 DLC courses? Were there any others shown? Or did they okay, they did actually just show. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking Shy Guy Bazaar. One thing, yeah, I do hope that these look good, because, like, from what I know is that, yeah, if they're just porting things from Tor, that'd be kind of disappointing. Unless they make things, like, if they make it look good, it's fine. It's just I'm worried they're going to look not quite as good, because they're touched up or something. I think there could be I don't think it'd be Woohoo Loop, I think it'd be Maka Woohoo, if they brought one. Okay, I'm going to move Rock Mountain, Wario Shipyard, and Maka Woohoo up. Originally it was Ice World. That might be too much like what they made Sugarland. I don't think this Bowser Castle would be brought back. I could see this Rainbow Road though. I don't know how many they're gonna do. You know what? Let's move up Bowser's Castle just in case. Bowser Castle. We're sticking here. Oh, not think. We'll put it in the think/want. I think Rock Mountain is a likely one. It's from again what I'm aware is popular. I'd like Shipyard. I think it'd be fun, and I think Woohoo would be a likely candidate. Then as we scroll down, then we've got the Mario Kart Tour courses and the Mario Kart 8 courses. Like I said, I don't know anything about Mario Kart 8. Snow Panic. Oh my gosh, that looks... Or no, never mind. RMX Rainbow Road 2. I forget, the things are on the top. That'd be sweet. I know Mario Beach. Or is it Mario Highway? No, it's Mario Beach, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen. I don't know enough about any of these courses, though. So... I can't go off of Tour. I could see, like, Bowser Castle or something being in there. Or Rainbow Downhill. Don't know anything about that. Or RMX Rainbow Road. I don't know. It could be some of those. Now, I'm going to look over one more time and see if there's anything that I think... Or done. I don't, like I said, some of these are going off of the Nathaniel Bandy video where you just said something was popular. And if it's popular, it's probably getting in since there's 48 choices. Like, you can do a lot. I've heard Waluigi Pinball is popular too, but I don't want it, which is why I'm putting it up there. Looking over these, I'm going to look at ones that I really think or have a strong feeling towards, thinking they could get in, or things that I overlooked that I actually want. More of looking over to make sure there's nothing I want that I missed. I just don't think Koopa Cape is going to be as good, so I don't want it. If they make it as good, then it'd be great, but I just don't think they will. Okay, so... There's 8 courses there, then let's count. 7, that's 14, plus 4 is 28. And then the next one is 21, so that is, wait, no, I'm terrible at counting. That's 14 plus 4, that's 18 plus 21, which equals to 39. 49? Wait, no, 39. 39, plus there's 8 here. So wow, I've actually got enough to, wait. Let's legit count and not just do multiplication. 1, 2, 3, well, that's 8. So 8 plus 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 plus 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So one more course that I think or want. Okay, let's look over these. I'm one short, so what is another course that I either think could get in, that's not Mario Kart Tour, or want? Obviously, we're at 47, but a lot of them, there's going to be a good amount of these that are Tour. But is there one more that I can put in? And pretend Tour doesn't exist. Nothing against Tour. I just don't know it, so I can't really, like... Nothing to look super interesting there, I guess. From just these little pictures that I see. What do I think could get in? Or what do I think is likely to get in? I think I've got some variety here. DK Summit, there could be... I've got Vanilla Lake and DK Summit, so there's some snow. There's also some desert with Dry Ruins. Sunset Wild's probably kind of as a desert. Car courses, Bowser's Castle. I've got a SNES and a GBA just to put them in there, along with DS and 7s and GCNs and a bunch of Rainbow Roads. What is another one? What's something I think they could do a lot with? Luigi Circuit. I don't really want Daisy Circuit. No, I think Nathaniel Baney predicted Shy Guy Bazaar is what it was. Do I think Shy Guy Bazaar is going to get in? I don't know. It's also Rosalina's Ice World. That's kind of cool. But that feels too close to Sugarland. I'm mainly looking at are there ones that I'd really like to see brought back. Are there ones that I'd like to see brought back again? That maybe have already been brought back before. Sheep Island, Snowland, Yoshi Desert. Oh, Yoshi Desert. I would love to see Yoshi Desert. I'm moving from think up to want. There we go, Yoshi Desert. I forget about that one. It's weird. I looked at the GBA and I'm glancing at the names, but I totally looked over that one. Okay. This is roughly what I have. I kind of think there'll be a Ghost Valley, a Vanilla Lake, a Mario Circuit, a Bowser's Castle, Desert GBA, or something like that. I'm not sure they'll go too heavy in those because they can totally redo something like they did with Sky Garden, but some of them it's a bit harder to do. But I'd like to see them because there's a lot of these I think are cool tracks that would be fun to like see them cheeseland, you know, like Sunset Wilds or Riverside Park or Lakeside Park. Even if they're basic, I think they could be fun, cool shortcuts, you know, like ramps or docks that cut over things. Blue Lake and Broken Pier just look cool, you know. I think those would be neat to see. And it's over Bowser's Castle. I'd love to see it brought back again just because it's great. A really good Bowser's Castle. I'd love to see DK Mountain Mushroom Bridge. I'd like to be able to go over the bridge and to see the shortcut that's not in DS. Delfino Square is just a favorite. Mushroom Gorge, Toad Factory, all the Wii ones are ones I really like. Those are my favorites from. Let me move Yoshi Desert like here, so it's like below the next GBA one. I played Yoshi's Desert a bit too on custom tracks. I think that'd be fun. And I think there's going to be a good amount. I think they might use this to finish off like either types or things that are like, if they want to have like a mix, it could maybe not be Ghost Valley 3, but Blue Lake and or Broken Pier. You know, maybe Ghost Valley drops out. Vanilla Lake hasn't been brought back at all ever, so that's why I think it could be in. Is I don't think they've had a Vanilla Lake be in the Mario Kart game. Because I don't remember Vanilla Lake being in 1, like that layout. And I definitely don't remember like 2 being in DS, you know, or something. It's not in Wii, I know that for sure. It's not in 7. I'm like 99% sure. So I think it just can see that. And then something's like, you know, finishing off SNES Mario Circuit, finishing off SNES Mother Castle. Wario Stadium is the only N64 track, which I think we'll get in. I think they'll finish off the GCN ones too, because those are the ones that haven't been remade yet. What DS ones have not been remade, actually? Come to think of it. So, Figure 8 Circuit hasn't, but screw that one. Yoshi Falls has, Cheap Cheap Beach has, Desert Hills has, Luxury Tunnel has, DK Pass has. Pass was in 7, I believe. The Pass was in 7, Pinball was in 7, Desert Hills it was in Wii, Cheap Cheap Beach in 8, Falls in Wii, Figure 8 Circuit sucks. DS TikTok Clock is 8. Mario Circuit has not been brought back yet. Peach Gardens is in Wii, Wario Stadiums. Okay, you know what? Actually, come to think of it, if this is the only DS one, this I think that could be in. Because yeah, actually, look about it. I said in a want, right? Delfino Square because I like it a lot. Luigi's Mansion was in 7. Airship Fortress was in 7 as well. Those are the other 2 7 ones. So that leaves Mario Circuit, Bowser Castle, and Rainbow Road. So I actually could see Mario Circuit getting it from DS because it's one of the last 3. I think they'll finish off GCN and DS and put them all in here, the ones that aren't. And same with Wario Stadium. There's a lot of SNES and GBA ones because they brought those back in DS, but they only brought 2 each in Wii, and I don't think they brought back that many in 7. Actually, I can just go over. All the ones that are in the top of the want are not in there. They brought back a Bowser's Castle and a Mario Circuit. There's a Donut Plains in DS. There's a Choco Island in DS. Then we've already got a Donut Plains. Koopa Beach is in... Wait, is Koopa Beach in 1? Maybe not. That's another possibility. Is that in DS? I feel like that's somewhere. Koopa Beach 1. Koopa Beach 1. Koopa Beach 1. Is that... That's a custom track, and that's just SNES. Koopa Beach 2. I feel like this is in 1. But which one is it? Oh, it's in DS. That looks like DS. Koopa Beach 2, it's been a while since I played DS. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's in DS. There might be, maybe there's a Koopa Beach. Okay, anyway. Vanilla Lake's never been brought back. And then Bowser Castle, SNES Rainbow Road, and GBA. GBA had some of these in DS. Some like the circle ones. Cheeseland just got brought back, and Bowser Castle has been brought back a few times from that one. So yeah, there's a lot of SNES and GBA that I think are still a bit short. Because there was 4 of each in like the DS, and there's like 4 in 64 and 4 GCN if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But then in Wii, they brought back 4DS, GC, and 64, and only 2 SNES, 2 GBA. I think 7 might have been similar, though I don't remember. But anyway, if that's the case, there's going to be more of those. I don't think they're going to put too much of this because they are older, and I don't think they want to totally re-overhaul things, but I also don't think... I think there's enough newer ones that would be easier to put into a game that would be really fun than trying to make a circuit fun with anti-gravity or something like that. So, I think they'll finish off the DS, the N64, and the GCN that haven't been in a Mario Kart, or that haven't been, because GCN's got those 4 left, N64's got the one Wario Stadium, and DS has those 3. I think they'll all be finished off here. Then it'll just be a mix of, Tour, Wii, 3DS, just the ones that, fun. But anyway, this is the ones that I think will be in. Ghost, they're, like I said, maybe Ghost Valley isn't in its bootleg version here, but these that are in the thing are roughly what I think, or maybe you can replace them out with something similar, like a GBA Bowser's Castle for a SNES Bowser's Castle, like that, right? I think, and then the wants, self-explanatory, there's a want, and then in, we got those 8 that are in, so. Hope you guys enjoyed me ranting and talking, well, not really ranting, just talking about Mario Kart, because I really love Mario Kart, one of my favorite game series ever. Particularly love Wii, and hopefully I'll be doing some more Mario Kart videos or something on the channel, I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.